Hey, welcome to another video on Expected Value Lotto, where we look at US scratch tickets and their expected values. And before we get into this video, I do want to mention that I was just recently able to get memberships on my channel. So if you have found the information in these videos to be helpful and you would like to support the channel, that would be a great way to do it. Now on to this video. So in this video, we are looking at the new Georgia Lottery $30, $3,000 Festive Frenzy ticket. This is part of the October 2024 series of tickets that came out in Georgia this past week. And this one is a number match game, and there are two symbols you can find in the main play area. There is a 10x, and then there is that $3,000 burst. I think it's kind of funny a little bit that the big I don't know, promotion for this ticket is best odds ever to win $3,000. But I don't ever remember seeing a ticket that had a $3,000 prize. So they could put any odds of winning $3,000 and it would be the best odds ever to win $3,000. So it's not like $3,000 is like a super common prize, but whatever. Now you've got these two symbols in the main play area, and then this is where you really have to be careful. Seems like it'd be really easy to skip the little bonus spot here. So there's a place of scratch here where the N in Frenzy is. And if you can find the word festive there, you win an instant $300. I've seen this on other tickets, and I kind of have a suspicion that Georgia Lottery does this hoping that people will overlook this and maybe won't redeem money that should be redeemed, like throw away a winning ticket or something because they don't know that they should scratch that. I know that there's a little arrow there, and they're trying to help people know to do it, but it just seems like it would be really, really easy to overlook if you weren't familiar with the ticket. The other thing about this that is weird is that I believe that this is also a part of the second chance drawing. It's not advertised on the ticket, but it's in the line of this Festive Frenzy series of tickets, and there is a second chance drawing on the Festive Frenzy ticket. I looked at the second chance drawing page, and I believe that you can enter losing tickets for this ticket in that drawing as well. So I'm considering this a second chance drawing ticket, which always raises red flags to me because it seems like states use second chance drawings as a chance to take out value from a ticket, and then the second chance drawings never put as much value back in. So we'll see if that's true on this one. Now here on this page, before we talk about the prize structure, I do want to point out that when this ticket first came out, they had a mistake on the prize structure. So I was lucky to go ahead and take a snapshot of that. Here's what they said the top prize was: $1,567,587. Whenever I see mistakes like this, I always email the Georgia Lottery, first of all. And then secondly, it always makes me feel like this is such an easy thing to do. Just get the prize structure right. It makes me feel like if you can't consistently get the prize structure right, just on the promotion and information page, then how can we trust you to run a game as complicated as these scratchers and diggy games and lottery games and all the stuff that they do? It really bothers me that they make so many mistakes on these prize structures. Because if they're making mistakes on this, believe me, they are making mistakes in the running the game. And so that's a big, big concern. Now, to their credit, they did fix it within a couple of days. Not like the last time they made a mistake where it took them like a month to fix it, but they did fix it in a couple of days, and that was the only thing that they changed on the new prize structure. So anyways, this is the prize structure and odds that the Georgia Lottery put out on this game. Overall odds are 1 in 2.6, and it does look like you can win anywhere from $30 up to $3 million. Looking at the prize structure, nothing too crazy standing out. I mean, the odds of winning that $3,000 prize are, 1 in 789. Maybe you like that. I'm not that impressed with it, but anyways, we do need to talk about taxes. So in Georgia, for any prize over $5,000, they're automatically going to take out 29.75% in taxes. I don't view the tax money as part of the value of a game, and so that is going to affect how I view the top prize. So instead of $3 million, I'm going to view this as $2,107,500. And with that adjusted prize amount, when you run the numbers on this game, you find out that the payout comes in between 81 and 82%. Now, 81% is way above the minimum 70% payout that we look for on all tickets. And I would say that any ticket that has a payout over 80% is really, really good. As far as scratchers go, I mean, 81% when you're betting is not a good payout, but for scratchers, this is a good payout. So we'll see how it compares to other $30 tickets as we go through the video. Now, we do need to mention that the 81% payout does include all of the top prizes and upper mid-tier prizes, which not a lot of people are going to be winning, which means very few people are actually going to see 81% payout on this game. And so what we want to know now is, what is the payout going to be for the average person with average luck who may not be winning the top prizes? And in order to figure that out, we're going to subtract out the value of the top 1% of prizes, recalculate, and see what that new payout number is going to be. So looking back here at the prize structure, the separation between the top 1% and bottom 99% of prizes happens here at the $300 prize. So, if you're going into this thinking that $3,000 prizes are going to be popping out everywhere, don't think that. That is wrong. The split between the top 1% and bottom 99% of prizes happens here at the $300 prize. So if you are playing this game, when you do win on it, you're going to expect to see a prize somewhere between $30 and $300. There is a split there at the $300 prize level. It's about 61 to 39. So a little over half of these $300 prizes will fall here in the bottom of the prize structure where average folks are winning. The other 39% are going to join the rest of these prizes to make up the top 1% of prizes. Now, top 1% prizes are really difficult to hit. If you want to know the odds of hitting one, look at the overall odds, move the decimal point 2 spaces to the right, and you find out that only one in every 260 tickets has a top 1% prize on it, which means you are in $7,800 before you would expect to see even one of these top 1% prizes. That's significant. I hate these prize structures where to come out ahead, if you are playing for a top 1% prize, you have to win the top prize, because the $3,000 prize is not going to get you there. That's not even going to get you halfway there. And so I really think the Georgia Lottery needs to have at least 2 prizes at the top that are worth playing for, and they don't have that on this ticket. Now, because so few people are going to be winning these top 1% prizes, we're going to take the value of all of these, subtract it from the payout number you saw before, and that's going to leave us with the payout of just the bottom 99% of prizes, where 99% of people are going to be playing this game. And when we do that, we find out that the payout of just the bottom 99% of prizes comes in between 62 and 63%. Now, this is above the minimum 60% payout that we look for on all tickets for the bottom 99% of prizes. So we'll see how this compares to other tickets starting here on this page. So here on this page, we are tracking the increases and decreases in Georgia $30 tickets. So the data point for $3,000 Festive Frenzy is here on the right side of the page. We do see a decrease in value from the previous $30 ticket that came out. And, usually when I see something like this, a decrease in value, I always say, it may be a good time to skip the ticket, because with every ticket you buy, you're communicating approval of what your state lottery is doing. And, at least me, I don't want to communicate approval when they're taking value out of a ticket. Now, the Georgia Lottery would probably say, hey, there's a second chance drawing, but that second chance drawing is the value in that is so minuscule. It's not going to move this dot at all. So, anyways, this is probably one that I would skip personally. If you are playing $30 tickets in Georgia, you've got some better ones to play. Specifically the Billionaire Club, VIP Billionaire, that's the best $30 ticket we've got. And then the $1 Billion Bonanza, if you can find that, I think that one's off the website now. The tricky thing with Billionaire Club is that they don't tell you which series has the top prize hit in it. So, there's no way to know if the VIP Billionaire still has the top prize, or if the top prize is sitting there with the $1 Billion Bonanza ticket. So I wish they would clarify that. But those are the best tickets in the $30 ticket category. If you're playing for odds, the $1 Million Giveaway, if you can find that, still has the best odds. If you're a more conservative player and like to hold on to as much of your money as possible, Titanium Sevens has the most money at the bottom of the prize structure. However, the payout on that one's pretty low. And then if you are more of a high roller and like to win a little bit more money when you are lucky enough to hit in the top 1%, this is where Festive Frenzy comes in. has a lot of money at the top for the lucky 1%. However, you can see the bottom 99% payout here is way less than any of these other tickets. So that is concerning. And then we are keeping track of top prizes as well if you're interested in that. Now, here on this page, we're ranking Georgia $30 tickets based on overall payout. You can see Festive Frenzy here is in 9th place. So 9 out of 13, that's not very good. And like, you've got several other $30 tickets that are still available and out there that you can buy instead of this one. Here on this page, we're ranking based on the bottom 99% payout. And here's where Festive Frenzy is a little is concerning to me. Like the bottom 99% payout, 62% is above the minimum. But look where the next ticket is, 69% payout. That's like 6.5 percentage points more than what you're getting from Festive Frenzy for the average player. That's a lot of money. So this Festive Frenzy ticket, it's got that $3,000 top prize, but whenever you have like a advertised middle prize like that, it's like people are chasing that $3,000, but it's way harder to hit than people think. And I mean, you could lose a whole lot of money on this ticket very, very quickly. So if you are playing this, like play it with lots of self-control because this could eat your cash like really, really quick. But you've got, if you want to play $30 tickets, there's lots of other ones that are way friendlier to the average player. Now here on this page, we're ranking $30 tickets across the 6 states that we're looking at on the channel. All 25 tickets are here on the screen that we've seen come out. And Festive Frenzy, even though it's the worst one that we've reviewed from Georgia on this channel, is still better than any of the other states by a percentage point or more. And so you can see Georgia, this is the category where Georgia really just blows away the competition. Georgia has really strong $30 tickets. Even our worst is better than the next state's best. And so that is saying something. And like I said, anytime a ticket is over 80% payout, it's a good ticket. I mean, Festive Frenzy, I'm complaining about it a little bit just because we have better tickets, but everything's relative. It is a good ticket. Now here on this page, we're ranking across states based on that bottom 99% payout. Here, Festive Frenzy, not as competitive. It's only 17th place on this list, which means, this shows the high roller nature of this game, where this ticket is, a lot rougher on the average player than a lot of these other tickets are. So again, if you're playing this, you got to play very, very carefully. Now here on this page are the top 36 tickets we've reviewed on the channel so far. Let's see, 8108 was good enough for 12th place on this list. So it is the 12th best ticket we've reviewed on the channel. So again, even though I'm complaining about it a little bit, does not mean it's a bad ticket. It's actually a really good ticket. However, I do think that it ought to beat this $10 ticket from Massachusetts. It ought to beat these $20 tickets from Massachusetts. And so, yeah, it should have a little bit more value in it, I think, but still not a bad ticket overall. And here on this page, the top 36 friendliest tickets to the average player, $62.95 was nowhere near the making this list. And so again, very much of a high roller ticket. Average people or like conservative players may want to skip this altogether, but whoever plays it needs to play it with caution. But that's about it for the Georgia Lottery $3,000 Festive Frenzy ticket. Even though it's a good ticket overall, not even close really to the best ticket in Georgia. And so it's probably one that I wouldn't be interested in. If I'm going to play a $30 ticket, I'm going to play the exact best one that I can, which in this case is the Billionaire Club. And so, yeah, this is one that I would probably skip. And I'm a more conservative player, so I'm not into these high roller tickets either. So that's about it for this video. If you're playing this, good luck on it. Hopefully you'll win some prizes in the top 1%. If you do, let us know in the comment section below so we can congratulate you. But thanks for watching, and I will see you in the next video.